I am Ryan Sanal, and I welcome you to my presentation on instructional leadership. I find instructional leadership to be a dynamic approach that centers around elevating teaching practices, fostering collaboration, and ultimately driving improved student outcomes. Join me as I delve into the core concepts, examples, strengths, limitations, and ways to overcome challenges associated with this impactful leadership style. I also share my reflection of interest and my leadership style. What is instructional leadership? As defined by Andrews et al. And Gomez et al., instructional leadership is a type of school leadership that prioritizes teaching and learning in school decision making. As defined by Hallinger and Murphy in 1985, it is an overall orientation that provides structure to a school's direction, as indicated by fundamental leadership practices and skills that support teaching and student outcomes, as well as promote school and improvement and long term success. Let's explore some real world scenarios where instructional leadership style has made a profound impact. Here are two compelling case studies that highlight the versatility and impact and effectiveness of this particular leadership style. At Ashfield Public School, the principal and the other school leaders serves as instructional leaders. They analyze the whole school data to identify priority areas in numeracy and literacy. They plan resource allocation, including interventions for individual students and student groups. They work closely with the teachers, understanding the school needs and implementing strategies to enhance the students' teaching and learning quality. Rigorous data collection and analysis are key elements allowing for the identification of priority areas and accountability for teacher impact on student outcomes. Now I move on to another case study. This is by Berhane Aradom Tedler by the School of Education from the Northeast Normal University of China. This case study focuses on the role of a school principal as an instructional leader in creating a high quality learning environment. It explores how instructional leadership impacts curriculum implementation, school culture, and intellectual stimulation. The research identifies practices that foster a conducive learning atmosphere. This study concludes that effective principals exhibit characteristics such as vision, purpose, adaptability, and a commitment to empowering others. Leadership is seen as a choice to serve and promote human growth, transcending titles and positions. Instructional leadership is characterized by a set of features that drive its effectiveness. These features encompass various aspects of educational leadership, all aimed at improving teaching and learning. The most important ones are defining shared expectations, which are setting clear goals, communicating goals, resourcing strategically, aligning resources with instructional priorities, planning strategic relationships, staffing, and partnerships. Managing the instructional program, coordinating the curriculum, monitoring student progress, and supportively supervising and evaluating instructions. Promoting a positive school learning environment, minimizing disruptions to instruction, promoting professional development, providing incentives for teachers and students, upholding academic standards, maintaining purposeful visibility. Developing leadership skills and knowledge, self awareness and reflection, continuous learning, mentorship and networking, team building, and collaboration. The instructional leadership model brings forth a range of strengths that contribute to its effectiveness in enhancing educational experiences and outcomes. Knowing what is going on in the classroom is made easier with instructional leadership. Instructional leadership aids in the development of staff capacity by enhancing their strengths while minimizing their limitations. The importance of instructional leadership is in ensuring the execution of instruction policies is very critical. Inspiring action and having a positive outlook on the future are the two important benefits of instructional leadership. While instructional leadership offers numerous strengths, it is essential to acknowledge its limitations, which can impact its successful implementation. Instructional leaders have a lot of work to do. There is a scarcity of educational resources. Superintendents do not communicate well. Use of existing teaching resources is insufficient. Several barriers can hinder the successful implementation of instructional leadership. Recognizing these challenges is crucial for effectively navigating them. Resistance from staff can be an important barrier. Introducing changes to established practices can encounter resistance from teachers and colleagues who may be hesitant to embrace new approaches. Lack of resources, insufficient time, funding, or access to professional development opportunities can impede the implementation of instructional leadership initiatives. Now I move on to the enablers. While instructional leadership can face challenges, there are key enablers that can help overcome obstacles and can ensure its successful implementation. Strong communication. Open and transparent communication channels between leaders and educators fosters collaboration, understanding, and alignment goals. Clear vision. A shared and well defined vision for educational excellence provides a guiding framework that motivates staff and unifies efforts. Now I move on to my reflection of interest. As I explore instructional leadership, I find it intriguing due to its potential to create a meaningful impact within educational settings. This interest is driven by recognizing the pivotal role leadership plays in shaping the quality of teaching and learning experiences. Personally, this model resonates with my analysis of leadership styles and strengths. It emphasizes the importance of collaboration, professional development, and innovation. These align with my belief in fostering a supportive, growth oriented environment. My personal leadership style is inspired by instructional leadership. I believe in the power of collaboration, mentorship, and continuous improvement to create a positive impact on teaching and learning. I prioritize building strong relationships with my colleagues, fostering an environment to open communication, and encouraging innovating teacher practices. This approach aligns with instructional leadership's emphasis on empowering educators and enhancing student outcomes. As I conclude, instructional leadership stands as a dynamic and impactful model that elevates educational excellence by prioritizing effective teaching and learning practices. By actively engaging with teachers, fostering collaboration, and emphasizing professional growth, instructional leaders can create an environment that empowers both educators and students. While this model comes with strengths and limitations, its potential to drive positive change remains evident. Through strong communication, a clear vision, and a commitment to innovation, we can overcome barriers and navigate challenges.